You're watching USA News Hub, your home for breaking headlines, trending sports stories, and exclusive updates from across the nation. The scoreboard mattered. The match was intense. The crowd was roaring. But in one unforgettable moment, Coco Gauff ignored it all and reminded the world that greatness isn't just measured in points, but in compassion. When tennis paused and humanity took over. Sports stadiums are known for noise, cheers, chants, tension. But sometimes, the loudest moment is silence. The RAC Arena. During an electrifying clash between Coco Gauff and Maria Sakkari, something extraordinary happened. It wasn't a match point. It wasn't a highlight reel winner. It was a moment of pure humanity. The match approached its decisive stages and pressure filled every corner of the stadium. The crowd witnessed an act so genuine that it instantly transformed the atmosphere, reminding everyone why sports still matter. A night charged with emotion. The match had already delivered everything fans could ask for. 2 elite athletes. Long rallies. Momentum swings. A crowd on the edge of its seat. Coco Gauff, just 21 years old, was battling through a tough, nearly 2-hour contest. The score leaned in her favor, but every point still mattered. Nothing suggested the moment that was about to steal the spotlight. The unexpected incident. As play continued under the bright lights, a routine moment suddenly went wrong. A ball boy, likely overwhelmed by the energy, the speed, and the relentless noise, sprinted to retrieve a ball. His footing slipped. In a split second, he lost balance and fell. The stadium gasped. For a brief moment, everything stopped. Silence falls over thousands. Just seconds earlier, the arena was roaring. But now, an unmistakable hush spread across the stands. Fans weren't thinking about the score. They weren't thinking about the next serve. They were thinking about a young boy lying on the court, embarrassed, shaken, and surrounded by pressure far bigger than his age. Coco Gauff's instant reaction. This is where greatness revealed itself. Instead of turning back to the baseline. Instead of mentally rehearsing the next point. Instead of demanding play to continue. Coco Gauff stopped immediately. She didn't look at the chair umpire. She didn't wave impatiently. She walked toward the boy. A champion kneels. In a scene that felt almost dreamlike, Coco Gauff knelt down beside the fallen ball boy, lowering herself to his level. She didn't rush him. She didn't draw attention. She spoke softly. No microphones caught her words, but the message was clear. Reassurance. Kindness. Calm. The act that changed the arena. Gauff helped the boy steady himself, offering quiet encouragement before ensuring he was okay. Only after making sure he felt safe did she signal readiness to continue. That single act shifted the energy of the night. The crowd's emotional response. At first, the crowd stayed quiet, watching, absorbing, holding its breath. Then something rare happened. Applause. Not the usual cheer for a winner, but a heartfelt, unified show of respect. People stood. Hands clapped. Some wiped away tears. This wasn't about tennis anymore. Why this moment felt so powerful. Great sports moments don't always involve trophies. Sometimes, they involve empathy under pressure. Coco Gauff showed awareness beyond competition. Emotional intelligence. Leadership without authority. Grace without performance. In the most intense moment of a high-stakes match, she chose compassion. Pressure through a child's eyes. Being a ball kid in a packed arena is harder than people think. Bright lights. Fast movement. Loud crowds. Expectations of perfection. For a brief second, that pressure became too much. Coco recognized that, because she knows pressure. A young star who understands vulnerability. Coco Gauff grew up under a spotlight few could handle. She understands public mistakes. Feeling watched. Fear of letting people down. Her reaction wasn't rehearsed. It was instinct. The match resumes changed forever. When play resumed, something subtle had shifted. The crowd was still invested, but now warmer. Every rally carried a new tone. Every cheer felt more human. Win or lose, the memory of that moment was already sealed. Sportsmanship in its purest form. Sportsmanship isn't just about shaking hands after a match. It's about choices made during pressure, when no one would blame you for staying focused on yourself. Coco Gauff chose otherwise. Why fans around the world took notice. Clips and stories of the moment spread rapidly. Not because it was dramatic. Not because it was controversial. Because it was real. Fans shared it with captions like, "This is why we love sports." A role model beyond tennis. Class in its purest form. Teaching without speaking. Coco Gauff didn't lecture. She didn't point. She didn't perform. She taught, by example, to kids watching at home. To athletes everywhere. To adults who forgot what kindness looks like under stress. More than a comeback victory. Yes, Coco Gauff went on to finish the match. Yes, she secured a comeback win. Yes, her performance mattered. But what people will remember most isn't the final score, it's the moment she put humanity first. Maria Sakkari's reaction. Even on the opposite side of the net, Maria Sakkari paused respectfully and no complaints. No impatience. Just respect for the moment. That mutual understanding elevated the entire match. The boy's moment of courage. For the young ball boy, that moment could have gone very differently. Instead of shame, he was met with kindness. Instead of pressure, understanding. Instead of silence, support. That memory may stay with him forever. Why this matters in today's sports culture. In an era of pressure to perform, social media judgment, win at all costs mentalities. Moments like this remind us why sports inspire. Not because athletes are perfect, but because some choose to be kind when it matters. Coco Gauff, a role model redefined. She already inspires with her talent. She already leads with her voice. But on this night, she led with her heart. And that might be her greatest strength yet. A scene fans won't forget. Years from now, some fans may forget the scoreline. But they'll remember a champion kneeling. A child being reassured. A stadium united in applause. That's legacy. Coco Gauff didn't just win a tennis match. She won something deeper. Respect. Admiration. Hearts and a world that moves fast and judges quickly. She chose to slow down and reminded everyone what truly matters. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story that's shaping America and the world. We'll see you in the next update.